Let's solve Google Kickstart Round G 2020. Second question is about n cross n matrix, and each cell have number of coins, and our user want to collect as much as possible, and he can only move in this direction, so he can only move in diagonal direction. So this is given input for this matrix. Possible is like this: 5, 2 plus 1, 1, 6, 7, like that. So maximum number possible is 14. So this is simple input. Let me explain the solution. So let's say this is our second case. We have 5 cross 5 matrix. So here every color shows total number of value. So here maximum possible value is 9. So we going to store this value in form of a one dimensional array. So for n cross n matrix we can store in 2n minus 1 a long array. So let's say our first element we store at n by 2 location. So I am not going to store a 2D matrix, I am going to store sum of diagonal element in a single dimensional array. So always start with the midpoint, and then second is at next position, this element is this. So this is how we store our first array. All the elements are 0 here, and it is 2n minus 1, so 9th is just an empty place. We go from 0 to 8. So let me explain again. We are going to store the sum of diagonal elements, that is number of total coin for the users. We are going to store this sum in a one dimensional array. We always start with n by 2, that is like the length of our array divided by 2. So we always start at the midpoint. So first element we store at the midpoint, that is 9 divided by 2, that is 4. Then next element, and this is how we store our first array. And then we going to add new elements to the next location. So for this 2 comma 1, it start one place backward, so start at 3 and end at 7. So this stores the sum of these diagonal elements. Now this element start at 2 and this element at 3, and these 2, 1 and 0 all start at 4, 8, 1, 0 at 6, 0, 1, 0 at 7 and 0 at 8. This one start at 1 location. The 1, 2 at 2 location, 1 plus 2 plus 1 at 3, 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0, 0 plus 8 plus 0, like that. So we are storing the sum of diagonal elements in a linear way. So we can do it in linear time, in on time. So let's go for solution. We have n, that is the size of matrix, and we get input of n. After that we not gonna store this matrix. We don't need to store this matrix. We directly store the sum of diagonal elements. So let's say we have a linear one dimensional array. For given matrix of n cross n, we have 2n minus 1 length of array. So let's say m equal to 2n minus 1. So we have array of m size. Now we have to get all the values of our matrix, and also we want to start our array with all the elements equal to 0. So initially we have an empty array. For all the elements of the matrix we have to go through two for loops. Again, we are not storing the matrix, we are gonna store the sum and start with the midpoint. So let's say we have input some variable a. So int a, so we get the first element of the matrix 0, 0, and we're going to store it at m divided by 2, half. So let's say int x equal to 2n minus 1 over n by 2 is simply all the length divided by 2. So n is here length of our array, that is equal to 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1, that is the length of array divided by 2. So that is the location we store our first element 0, 0. And after that we are going to store the next value at next position. So we start with 4, so next we store at 5. So we have to increment the index, and this is where we store our first row. Second row we start from 3 to 7, third row 2 to 6, fourth row 1 to 5, and the last row 0 to 4. So we are like storing row. So here we store our first row, that is our inner for loop, and here it is actually x plus plus because we are incrementing the index. So this for loop store the first row. For the second for loop, main for loop, we have to going the next row, so we have to change our index. So index is m divided by 2 minus y. It's simply like we are going here from 3, we are going to start with 2, like that. So every time new row comes, our starting position go 1 left, and once we store entire array, we have to simply use this stl function, max element array plus m. So this will give the max element inside our array. So let's get the input, and we get the right output here, 14 and 9. And I think we should use long type here to avoid any error. So let me explain again. We are storing the sum of diagonal element like this. This sum is stored at 7. This sum is stored at 6. This is our final array. 0 plus 8 plus 1, that is 9, is stored at location 5. 2 plus 1, 3 is stored at 4. Then 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4, is stored at location 3. And 0 plus 1 plus 2, that is 3, that is stored at location 2. 0 plus 1 is 1, and 0 final, that is at 0. So that is the solution. I hope you understand, and code is in the link description. Thank you for watching.